In this, the first movie of what's going to be probably around 240 movies on Excel 2013, we're going to talk about the start screen. We'll talk about the focus on templates and apps, which is new to 2013, the fact that you can download apps and install them into your Office products. On the start screen, we have the recent area that if you're familiar with prior versions of Excel 2010, you'll recognize. And finally, if you don't like the start screen as a starting point, you can turn it off. Welcome to Excel 2013, or welcome to Excel in general if this is your first contact with Excel, or furthermore, welcome to Spreadsheets if this is your first contact with a spreadsheet application. We're going to start at the beginning, and we're going to cover as much functionality of Excel in this series of movies that we can to allow you to select from the array of content and advance your skill set with Excel. So when you launch Excel 2013, this is what you'll see by default, the start screen. Most of the real estate on the screen is taken up by either templates or apps. This is a shift in the focus for Microsoft in that there were templates available before, but they were nowhere near the variety of templates that are available now. And they are more accessible on the start screen, whereas before you sort of had to dig for them a little bit. So these templates are the Office.com templates. They're professionally created spreadsheets, and some of them I think are pretty nice. They're a good tool to learn from if you don't actually use the template itself. And there's several different ways to get the template that you want. You can do a search in this search box by putting in a term and then pressing enter, or you could select from the predetermined groupings where you'll get listed the templates and categories within which these templates fall on the right side of the screen. To create a worksheet from a template, select one and then left-click Create. And you can see that they've been rated in some cases, and so you can get an idea about what other people think of the templates. I'm going to close that and go back to the start screen. There are also, and this is another shift in focus for Microsoft, and it's a new enhanced functionality feature, apps that are available. One of the apps is an Excel video tutorials app. That will be there by default. The other two apps are ones that I selected, and in subsequent movies we'll show you how to do that. So the third item on this list says Dream Wedding Planner. That's my spreadsheet. It doesn't look like much though. When you save your own spreadsheet as a template and you pull it up and use it, it'll show up here, so you can pin it to the top of the list if you want to. And it'll maintain its position of importance in this entire list. Or you can just switch to look at your own personal templates. In this case, it's the same spreadsheet. On the left, I saved it without a thumbnail, and on the right, I saved it with a thumbnail. And again, in subsequent movies, we'll show you how to do this. To the left of the screen, we have recent workbooks. And again, you can pin these recent workbooks to the top of the list so they'll maintain their order of priority here. And if what you're looking for isn't something you've used recently, you can browse your computer with a couple of clicks and find what you're looking for with the open dialog box. Finally, this may not be what you want. You may not want to start Excel on this start screen. You may want to start Excel and have it launch a new workbook like it did before. So we can turn off this feature. So there's several ways to do this, but I'm going to go into a new workbook, which you can do by either pressing Escape or click Blank Workbook. And from here, I'm going to press Alt-F-T to get to the Advanced Option settings. And on the General options, at the bottom, there's a checkbox that says Show Start Screen when this application starts. You can clear that checkbox the next time you start Excel and for every time thereafter until you check this box again. You won't be on the start screen. You'll actually start within a clean workbook. So that's the Excel start screen. It's new for 2013. There's a focus on templates and apps, which is new to Excel 2013. You have access to your recent workbooks, which was a separate area in 2010. And if what you want and what you're looking for is not on the recent workbooks, you can, with a couple of clicks, search in your computer for the workbook that you're after. And finally, if you don't like this, you can turn it off.